Call the first session of the fourth annual Indiana Beta Convention to order. Please stand and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the national anthem sung by Drake Catlin and Nora Bedwell. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, let's go.
Now, I would like to introduce Alexis Herback, Illinois State President. Buzzy Ashley, National Vice President. Peyton McCubbin, National Secretary. Carson Manningly, National Chaplain. Now to bring greetings, our state sponsor, Crystal Flath.
Welcome, Indiana Junior Betas. So that we give you an opportunity to introduce yourselves as well. If you have someone ready, send them to the side with your flag and be able to introduce yourselves. You're going to tell us who you are, which school you come from. You could tell us who your sponsors are, the number of members you have, how many members are here. If you are prepared for that, this is the time to do that. You can also bring your flag. Some schools have flags, some do not. So we want to give you the opportunity to show off that flag as well. You'll walk across the stage, you'll come over here and give us your information, and then you'll walk off, and then you can place your flag back with your stuff. So thanks for being here. This is the 4th annual Indiana Junior Beta Club. We're still a young club in terms of how the states are set up, so it's very exciting. I'd like to introduce to you my cohort in crime, or your state sponsor-elect. Come on up. This is Jamie Huff. She is from Northeast Middle School. She's done an excellent job as your state sponsor-elect, so you should be very proud of that as well. What do we have? Ready? Are schools ready? Come on. Who's your first school? I'm gonna have to introduce. Yes.
We are Carlisle Elementary Junior High School. We are sponsored by Leslie Bright. We have 45 members, 40 attendants, and our principal is Miss Glenda Jones.
We are Grace Ginrick,
and Jaylee Harger
from
from
Lagodi
Lagodi Middle School. Our sponsor is Miss Brandy Tippery. We have 48 club members and all 40
members are in attendance today.
Hello, I am Samantha Street from Sullivan Middle School, and there are 113 members in our club and 95 are here today. Our principal is Mr. Dusty Hitt, and our sponsor is Miss Crystal Flaff.
Hello, my name is Haley Fisher.
My name is Jared Wright, and our school is Shoals Middle School, and we come from Southern Indiana, a southern Indiana city called Shoals. Our sponsors are Reba Troutman and Becca Harmon. We have 67 people in our Beta Club, and out of that 67, 58 people came with us to convention.
We are Northeast Middle School. We have 131 Beta members. We have 76 here today. Our sponsor is Miss Jamie Huff, and our principal is Mr. J.T. Roberts.
I am Ashley Ramirez.
I'm Sabri Myers, and we're from Washington Junior High School.
Our sponsors are Mrs. Higgins Fender. I'm sorry. and
We have 36 junior beta members, and 36 are attending today.
I'm Scott Stewart, and this is Jace Stasny. We go to Granger Christian School. We have 25 people in Beta Club and 6 members attending. Our sponsor is Kaylee Glisson, and our principal is Mark Weaver.
Hello, I'm Ethan Dean, and this is Brycelyn Davis. We represent Bloomfield Junior Senior High School in Bloomfield, Indiana. Our sponsors are Miss Diane Rodriguez and Miss Sarah Malamed. We have 43 active members with 30 present today.
Hello, I am JD Grimes. This is Kaylee Ewing. We represent Rural Community Academy. Our president is Mrs. Tanjo Wesley. Our sponsors is Abby Howard, Tracy Drapo, and Tyler Nichols. We have 20 beta members in all, and all 20 are attending today.
My name is Kayla Fegley.
And I'm Amelia Connor, and we are representing Sullivan Elementary School in Sullivan. Our sponsors are Mrs. Katie Couch and Mrs. Cassie Jenkins, and our principal is Samantha Fegley, and we have 83 members of our club and 63 members attending this convention. Thank you.
Thank you, clubs, for joining us today. Now, to give you a little bit of information about this afternoon and today and the way that things are going to run a little bit, I want to take a moment to explain the baskets in the front. We are going to have an egg roulette contest among sponsors. It is a way of raising money for the scholarship fund. If you would like to see your sponsor or a sponsor representative with egg on their heads, then fill your basket with as much money as you possibly can. Our state sponsor-elect, Jamie Huff, was last year's winner. And the way that works is I have a dozen eggs in my room right now. 8 of them are boiled and 4 of them are not. And so the sponsor, well, actually there'll be 2 sponsors. We're going to have a little showdown with this. At the dance tonight, we'll put down trash bags, and they'll be able to wear a trash bag so their clothes does not get all yucky. And then they'll pick eggs out of the carton and smash it on the forehead, and we'll see what happens from there. Again, sponsors, you could get a sponsor-elect if you have a chaperone that you would love to show some respect to. Another thing that we need to also cover is that this this afternoon at 1 o'clock in the program, it mentioned that there was going to be some judging for interviewing. Those interviews for arts and crafts and spotlight and banner and t-shirt have been canceled for our Indiana club. So do not worry about sending anyone back to Taggart to do any judging on those arts and crafts projects. And Quiz Bowl only has seven teams that are competing, so there is no reason for us to do the oral round. So we will just do that first round with the written as it is printed in your bulletin. And now I would like to introduce our council chairperson for Indiana, Dr. Mark Baker.
Good morning, Betas, and welcome to the 4th Annual Indiana Beta Convention here in beautiful French Lick. Let me congratulate each of you on being part of this magnificent organization. As you know, Dr. John W. Harris was the founder of the Beta Club in 1934 and had a vision that focused on the basic principles of leadership, academics, service, and character. William Hollis, known by many as the urban youth vocal powerhouse, had a vision similar to Dr. Harris's vision, one that helps each of us to arrive at our own individual purpose and dreams. Hollis's message expresses, imagine if you got anything you wanted at any time, every time. No struggle, no hard work, no challenges, no blood, no sweat, no tears. Basically, no hard work required. Some of you are saying, wow, that would be awesome. That'd be great. Hollis believes if you're thinking that way, that you would grow up to be weak. Then when something hard or a challenge would come up in your life, you wouldn't know how to handle it because you've never gone through anything like that before. Betas that learn to live by the Beta Creed will learn to overcome life's hard times and challenges by striving to promote the principles of honesty, justice, service, cooperation, responsibility, humility, and charity. Hollis believes you cannot grow without struggle and without challenges in your life. You cannot develop strength without resistance and without challenging yourself. He thinks if you don't have failures, if you don't have hard times, if you don't experience disappointment, you can grow up to have no strength and no courage, and you won't have any compassion. As Betas, we learn to get up. We learn to brush ourselves off. We learn to count on other Betas to help us through tough times. As Betas, we learn to show compassion by living our club motto, let us lead by serving others. We do this not only through our fundraising for our service projects to help with such causes as food banks, Camp About Face, and homeless shelters, but also by the thousands of service hours Betas perform every year. Hollis states, you were given this life because you're strong enough to live it, to thrive through it, to inspire others through it. Betas have this strength. Betas, you are the leaders of your school today and the future leaders of your communities tomorrow. You, Betas, are stronger than you think. You've survived all the challenges, whether in school, on the athletic fields, with your teachers and parents, and in life. And you will survive whatever else is coming your way. You are Beta strong. Hollis suggests that the next time a struggle or a challenge comes your way, don't curse the skies. Know that your struggle or challenge was sent for a reason and a lesson. It might be to make you stronger. It might be to teach you patience. It might be for you to show others your spirit, your grit, or your Beta strength. So Betas, don't ever give up. You have a purpose in this world, and you will only find it if you keep going and keep growing and focusing on and living the Beta principles of leadership, academics, service, and character. At this time, I would like to introduce the Indiana State Council, and some of them are not here at the moment, but I would like to ask Mr. Chris Stitzel to come on up. He is the superintendent of the Southwest School Corporation. Also on the council, Miss Sandy Hudson, assistant superintendent from South Madison Community School Corporation. Miss Shelley Christmas, teacher at Lagodi High School. Miss Alice Trimble, teacher at Sullivan High School. And on behalf of the Indiana State Council, we wish you the best of luck in all your competitions, campaigns, and performances today. And at this time, I would like to introduce our keynote address by your state councilman, Mr. C.J. Hutchinson. Come on up.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's nice. Let's all pretend we are going on a voyage. Thank you for joining me on this voyage. I'm so glad to have you along as a fellow adventurer. You may be feeling a bit nervous, but remember, we must all be courageous. We must be leaders. Others have gone before us and passed something as great as an ocean. We must all work as a team to achieve something as big as a crossing as an ocean or as small as a school project. How do you think people used to cross the ocean? They worked together. It took teamwork to get the whole ship across the ocean. The shipmates had to work together to pull the sails, turn the wheel, or even pull and drop the anchor at the right time. I've always been told that we may not get along with the people we work with, but it's our job to find a way to work with those people to achieve our goals together. We all know that a person may not necessarily get along with is difficult, which it can be very difficult, at least anyway. Using the Beta pillars of leadership, service, achievement, and character, you will find a way to get the job done. At the end of the day, the Beta pillars aren't just something pointless. Our sponsors are drilling into our head. Our sponsors are laying out the foundation to help us grow into responsible adults. It is our job to build upon that foundation. Thank you. Now, I would like to introduce your very own National Secretary, Peyton McCubbin.
Indiana Betas, if you're excited to be here at convention today, let me hear ya. Now, if you're excited to be a Beta, let me hear ya. Some people may say, Beta convention, no big deal. But if Beta was no big deal, then why wouldn't everyone be in it? To tell you the truth, they could. Everyone has the potential to be a leader, but it's you Betas who fulfill that potential and become leaders. So let me ask you again, who's excited to be a Beta? I want you to look around the room. There's a good chance you'll see some people you don't know. I encourage you to connect with these people, your fellow Betas. You wouldn't believe how easy it is to make friends with people who are leadership driven just like you. And finally, if you qualify for National Convention, I encourage you to come. Making it to Nationals is a huge honor, and the energy of Betas from all across the nation working together and communicating is like none other. I hope to see you in Savannah with Beta on your mind.
And now I would like to call all campaign skits to side stage. Now I would like to call to the stage Jackson. Would all campaign skit judges please come to the front? Okay.
5 right now.
Now I would like to call to the stage Jackson Carey.
American Ninja Warrior. We've all heard of it. It's only the most amazing show on TV. Contestants train for months, even years, for the chance to face the world's toughest obstacle course. It has all kinds of impossible obstacles, but the most famous one of all is the warped wall. It's 15 feet tall. Straight up, contestants have to run up it and hit a buzzer to finish the course. It's almost impossible, and only those who train the hardest can finish it. Someday, I want to stand at the top of that wall. I will put in the hours and hours and hours of work because I want to be an American Ninja Warrior. But the American Ninja Warrior course isn't the hardest we will face in our lives. Life itself is kind of like an obstacle course, and if we want to be successful, we need to train for it like it's the warped wall. Because if we know anything, it's that life will throw up huge walls between us and our goals, and only those who train the hardest can finish it. Beta Club helps us train to conquer the obstacles in life. Beta's 3 ideals of achievement, character, and leadership are necessary to succeed in life, and Beta is the perfect place to flex those muscles. Beta Club gives us the chance to achieve greatness both in and out of the classroom. Beta teaches us how to balance on the balance beam of character and do the right thing even when it's hard. Finally, Beta helps us build up the leadership muscles to make real differences in our school, community, and the world. If we push ourselves and train hard, when we face the warped walls that life throws at us, we won't fall short. Betas, join me as we climb the ladder of achievement, run across the balance beam of character, and scale the warped wall of leadership. Together we can become Beta Ninja Warriors. Betas, elect me, Jackson Carey, your Beta Ninja Warrior.
Greetings everyone and welcome to the finals of this year's Beta Ninja Warrior.
After a grueling season, we have 3 contestants left: Brenda Bragger, Wanda Weiner, and Jackson Carey. As you can see, this course is going to be a tough one, Alex.
That's right, Logan. We can only hope that one of our competitors is able to emerge as the one, the only, Beta Ninja Warrior.